Hi everybody, welcome back to Quarantine Cooking with Carolyn. Today I have another back to school recipe for you. I'm going to show you how to make your own maple almond granola. And I got to tell you, granola is not hard at all to make. It's actually very easy. And the best thing about it is you know exactly what's going in it. This version also is a low-fat version. And people think that granola is very healthy, and it is. You've got lots of oats and good stuff in there. But it can also have a lot of fat, especially the commercially prepared ones. The version I'm going to show you today actually has about less than 3 grams of fat in it, and it is really delicious. I have made this recipe hundreds of times. So let me go ahead and show you. First off, in a small saucepan, we are going to take 1/3 cup each water, honey, maple syrup, and if you've got the real stuff, that's even better, the pure stuff, but you can use the other if you want. 2 tablespoons of canola oil and 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. I'm just going to give that a little bit of a stir. And I'm going to put this on the stove, and we're just going to bring this to a boil. And that shouldn't take too long. Then, in this bowl, I have 4 cups of regular old-fashioned oats. And this is so inexpensive that it makes buying this amount of granola so much cheaper. So you're going to like that. 4 cups of regular oats. To that, I'm going to add 1/4 cup of sliced or slivered almonds. Either one is fine. You just don't want whole almonds. I think they'd be too hard to eat. 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon. I've got to refill my cinnamon jar there. And 1/4 teaspoon of salt. You guys can probably hear my cat talking to me. She's been very vocal recently. I think it's the heat. Anyway, we're going to toss that up. So my syrup mixture here has come to a boil, and I'm just going to add it to the oat mixture. Now, something I wanted to bring up, and you're just going to toss this, but something I wanted to bring up, when you have the syrup mixture boiling on the stove or coming to a boil, keep a really close eye on it, because it will kind of simmer. It'll be kind of like simmer, 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 and then before you know it, it gets very hot and bubbles up very quickly. And you have to turn the heat off on it really quickly. So don't turn your back on it, because it can make quite a mess on the stove. So just a little tiny word of warning there. Now, that's pretty good right there. Now, I've got a sheet pan here, and I've sprayed it with cooking spray, and I'm just going to turn all of this out onto the sheet pan. And you don't want to, oh, this smells so good. Does anything with cinnamon in it smell bad? I mean, really? And we're just going to spread it out as much as we can. And this is kind of the easiest way, I find, is just to shimmy it around the pan a little bit. Like that. And then this is going to go into a 325-degree oven for 35 minutes. And about every 10 minutes, you want to kind of pull it out, give it a little stir, and put it back in. So here is our finished granola. And I just wanted to let you know, when this first comes out of the oven, it will usually be a little bit soft. Now, the only reason I mention that is because I don't want you to leave it in the oven longer thinking that it needs to get crunchier. As it sits and cools, it will become crunchier. So there you go. Store this in a airtight container, just like something like this. And you can enjoy this as a cereal in the morning. It's fabulous with some yogurt and some fruit. Donkey and Shrek always says everybody likes a parfait. And my husband likes it on ice cream. So give this a try, guys. It's not too hard, and I know you've got